everybody, my name is Jackie and this is my channel. I just refer to it as Everyday with Jackie. I just want to take a minute to say welcome, and on my channel I think I should have a video or two that would interest you. We have anything from shop my stash videos, reviews, hauls, testing new products, some unboxings, a little bit of lifestyle content, and a lot of get ready with me videos. So if this sounds like the channel for you, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you'll know each and every time I upload a video. Now for my returning subscribers, it's good to see you guys as always. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we are doing a get ready with me, and we are featuring the Bperfect Cosmetics Carnival 3 palette. It is in collaboration with the makeup artist Stacey Marie, and this palette is the Love Tahiti palette. Now this will be the first time that I have used this palette on my channel. It's not brand spanking new, but it is new to me. So if you're interested in seeing the look that I was able to create with this palette, then you'll have to keep watching. I am back with another video. You guys, I am really trying to stick with my recording schedule. Like I said, it used to be every Wednesday and every Saturday. Sometimes it'll go up on Sunday. You know, I really don't have a recording schedule right now, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things of every Wednesday and every Saturday. Don't shoot me if I fall off track. Okay, so today we are playing in an eyeshadow palette that I have not used yet. I don't even know if I told you guys that I had it. It looks pretty beat up because I have been using it, practicing looks, trying to see what I wanted to do for today's look. And I think I finally came up with something that I like. But the palette that I'm talking about is this Bperfect. This is the Carnival palette with Stacey Marie. And this one is called Love Tahiti. Now I do already have the other Carnival palette. This is Carnival 3 palette. And I do have the Carnival 2 palette. The packaging looks, you know, just identical just about. But the one that I've used on my channel before is the number 2. And this one is the number 3. Let me show you what it looks like inside. Well, let me flip it over to the back so you can kind of take a gander at it this way. And it says it's 31 vibrant matte shades, 4 dual shift pressed pigments, 3 metallics, and 2 high pigment shimmers. And it does have the little chart laid out for you, telling you which one is which. But this is what the palette looks like on the inside. Comes first with this beautiful mirror. It's a good mirror. And then these are the shades in the palette. And when I saw this one, I think I like this one more than I like volume 2 in some ways, because I think this is more with the pinks and purples than the other one had. But I really like this one a lot. So have not created a look with it on camera, and that's what we're doing today. Again, using my new cell phone. I got to upgrade my cell phone from a S8 to a S21, I believe this one is. So that's a big jump. But so far, I think the quality, you guys have told me in my latest videos that the quality is so much better. And that is good to hear. However, I have nothing to hide behind now. So what we're going to do is go ahead and prime. My face has been moisturized, but I need to put a primer down. And I think I'm still using the items from my Shop My Stash. So I think today we're going to go in with, let's go in with this Fenty Instant Retouch Primer. And this is in the Soft Matte formula. I'm going to use this to prime my face. I'm going to just let the primer hang out while we do our eyes. I am going to be using my matte paint pot for this look because, you know, it does have the pressed pigments, and I do want to really mute out the discoloration on my lids. Kind of have discoloration and texture and all that good stuff. So we're going to use our MAC paint pot, and this is in the shade Painterly, and this one is in my project pan. And we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the eye look. I'm still on the vibrant track, trying to step outside my box, trying to kind of stretch myself from the norm. So today we are going to really step out of our box. And the first shade that I want to pick up is this Key Lime. And that is this shade right here. This is the shade we're going to put on our lids. Look at that. So scared. Well, we're just going to tap it up here. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid yet. Okay, we have that laid down. And I think the next shade I'm going to go in with is called Sundown. And Sundown is this beautiful orange shade right here. That is called Sundown. And we're just going to put this in the outer corner. And this palette is really matte heavy, which I didn't even realize at first. But that's never a bad thing. And I feel like I say this in every single video, but don't forget that little spot. That's just a light spot. It's texture, and sometimes I find it's really hard to cover up. But that's what it is. I don't want you to think that the palette is not performing or that the shadows are skipping. That's just my eyelid. Okay, so we have that shade laid down. And again, that was called Sundown, right? Yes. So the next shade that I do want to go in with, let's see, I'm going to bring it over just a little bit more. Okay, the next shade that I'm going to go in with, I'm going to layer them. So I really have been wanting to incorporate the shade Tahiti Green, which is this shade right here, right? Yes, which is this shade right here. And this is not a matte, but it doesn't pick up really well next to, you know, the green that we've already laid down. So I'm still going to put it down, but then I'm going to top it so that little shimmer can go through, because we've used the matte, and I do want a little shimmer on my lid. So I'm going to top that shade, and the shimmer will still shine through just a little bit. And so this Tahiti green doesn't mix. Well, I'm sorry. So the Tahiti green is not going to mix into the Key Lime that we put up here. It's going to be a little bit of a difference, you'll be able to see. So, like I said, I am going to go ahead and put Key Lime down. And I'm going to, let me get my glitter glue just to add some vibrancy. Okay, I was just thinking I'm going to start leaving my glitter glue in my Shop My Stash. And I went to get it, couldn't find it, and it was already in my Shop My Stash. So I'm just going to start leaving it in there, because you never know when you'll need it, right? Hey, sweet boy. Hi. He got to go to see my dad yesterday, so he had to run around a little bit. He's a happy camper for the most part. I know he wants to go again because my sister wasn't home, and he loves my sister too. Okay, so we're going in, folks. Oh, well, maybe I can just use this by itself, because when I tried it by itself originally, I did not use a glitter glue. And I have been really wanting to use this color. Kind of still meshes in with the Tahiti green. So I'm still thinking I'm gonna go with my original plan. It's pretty though. So I laid this down and dust off my brush. And then I decided to go in with the shade Yellow, Y-E-L-L-O. And that's this shade right here, just to add a little bit of variance to the look. See, even though that Tahiti, that key lime is so pretty, I just think it is too much for the green that we've already laid down, which was the Tahiti green. So we're gonna go in, and that's gonna add, you see it adds just a little bit of shimmer, which is good because I do want a little shimmer. And it's gonna peek through a yellow. And let's just go ahead and put this down. And now I just think it gives it a little bit more dimension. What do you guys think? Let me know below. How about that? See if this adds a little something else. I'm not putting any more product on my first brush. I'm just going to go back in. The shade peeks out when I have my eye open. I'm just going to blend this out. Just make sure I tap this a little bit over the shade Sundown. And I'm going to hop off. Catch this eye up over here, and I'll be right back. But first, do you guys notice how stressed I get when I'm putting on eyeshadow? Yeah. I edit out so many. I do that a lot, I'm noticing. I try to edit them out, but it's that bottled up anxiety. And I just have to exhale and let it go. But I notice that I do that a lot. Just thought I'd let you know in case you hear it in some of the videos. It's not that I'm bored or anything. It's just this anxiousness that I have to release, like a pressure valve. Just had to release it just a little bit. Let me catch this eye up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I have both of my eyes caught up. So let's go ahead and jump into the complexion. There's that pressure valve again, because I'm thinking I have not been liking the way my under eyes have been looking, and I think it's the Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Honey. So since we're already dipping outside the Shop My Stash, I'm going to grab a more translucent powder for underneath my eyes. Let me grab that and I'll be right back. Okay, and so while I was doing the other eye, I think I may have been leading you astray with the shade name. So just to clear the record, in case I said some of the shades wrong, on the upper part of my eye, I went in with the shade Key Lime. This is the shade right here. And on the outer part of my eye, I went in with the shade Sundown. And this is it right here. The shade right here, Sundown. And then this is where I think I was leading y'all astray. Then for the inner part of my eye, I went in with Tahiti Green. Yes, Tahiti Green. And this is the shade right here. And then I went in on top of that with yellow. And that's the shade right here. Okay, just in case I was calling them out wrong. I wanted to clarify that so I don't have to do any pop-ups. Okay, so our face is primed, and I think the foundation that I am using for today's video is going to be, I do want to go in with this Uoma Beauty. That was the plan, so let's do that. And I'm going to try not to take the foundation up underneath my eye, because maybe that's also a contributing factor of why I have not been liking the concealer as of late. And again, this is the Uoma Beauty Say What foundation, and this is medium coverage, but you can build it up to full coverage. And this is a hydrating foundation, and I picked up the shade Brown Sugar T2. So I think we have that blended out. I did go and pick up my Perfect Peach translucent setting powder. Yeah, I think it's only right to go in with the concealer by Uoma Beauty. But we're gonna mix. So I'm gonna do Pat McGrath MD24 concealer, and I'm gonna mix a little bit of the Uoma Stay Woke concealer, and this is in the shade also T2 and the brown sugar. So we're gonna mix these together. Maybe let me just go in with the Uoma Beauty first and just see if I can. Going in lightly. Said no one ever. I've come to the realization that I think this shade is too light. So that's why I'm always mixing it. And I've come to the realization that the Pat McGrath shades are a little too, maybe olive looking. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I just did not like the way the Honey shade by Fenty Beauty looked on my under eyes. And so that's why I'm gonna go in with the translucent powder by Too Faced, because it generally doesn't do me wrong. Generally, don't do me wrong today. Now I think, from what I can see, I think that looks so much better. It doesn't have that yellowish green tint to it. And again, that could be because of the honey powder and then the warm tone of the concealers. So we're gonna try that, and then I'm gonna start playing around with the concealers with more translucent powder. Okay, so I'm gonna dust my face using my Fenty Beauty in the shade Nutmeg. That's the only all over powder that I have for my Shop My Stash besides the powder foundation. And I don't want to use the powder foundation. I don't think I need that, because this Uoma Beauty foundation is gorgeous. Also, I don't think my under eyes look too cakey since I did not bring the foundation up. You know, I used to do that, but then you just start changing up your routine and all that. So a lot of stuff that I used to do, I hardly do anymore. You know, sometimes they say you just need to get back to the basics. Okay, so I'm going to take my bronzer. And again, you know, I only have one bronzer for my Shop My Stash. And here it is. This is a Cocoa Naughty. Hope I'm not going to need my sponge to just roll across the floor. So let's see. Oh Lord, let me get it, because here comes Lucky. I beat you, I beat you. Cocoa Naughty by Fenty Beauty, and this is what we're using for our bronzer. That's what it looks like. So I have my bronzer brush that I like to use. And still no contour, so I'll just go up underneath my neck a little bit. So we're going to use the Afrique blush by Juvia's Place, and this is in the shade Bella. I am going to pick up the Fenty Beauty highlighter, and this is the Diamond Balm and Cognac Candy. I'm going to use this today for our highlighter. And I just have a little lip oil on when I went to get my sponge and the powder. My lips were so dry, so I just put a little lip oil on. Gonna spray our face. And this is our Fenty Beauty What Baby What It Do. This is the travel size makeup refreshing spray. Now what I'm going to do is grab my eyelash primer out and coat my lashes. This is the Lancome Seals Booster XL, and this just helps my little baby lashes. And this is my mascara by Fenty Beauty, and this is the Full Frontal mascara. That's what it looks like. And I'll be here for some time, so I'm probably going to click off because I got to put coat after coat after coat of this mascara on to get my lashes where I want them. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so while I was off, I finished my mascara, and Fenty did pretty well with me today. And I did my eyebrows. My eyes are watering, but I'm going to try to go ahead and push through. Now what I think I'm going to do is my lower lash line. I thought I would try something a little different after I just said we need to stick with what works. Especially since my eyes are watering, but we're just going to go ahead and see if we can do this. We're going to take our palette again, and this time we are going to dip into the shade Forest, and that's the shade right here, and we're going to use this shade as our eyeliner, and we're going to try to keep it nice and tight. I'm going to start right here. Now we're going to dip in the palette. Okay, this is just our eyeliner. Now I'm going to use the shade Sundown as our eyeshadow for our lower lash line. And I'll try to put it right up against it because I don't really want it smudging together. I wish I had a brush that had a better point. You know, maybe I should try the smudger brush. But I don't want to smudge it. I just want to get right. Well, how about this one? This may work. Let me try this brush. Yeah, I think this works. Because I don't want the color to get out of control underneath here. But I do want to be able to have it show up. Okay. Whew. I was going to pass out because I think I was holding my breath. Okay, so, oh, I may need that brush again. No, I think I'm gonna, so I don't even know. I think I'm just gonna go in with the yellow since I see it peeking out just a little bit. That looks pretty good. So let's just go with it. We're gonna just dip into yellow. And now let's go ahead and put some mascara on our lower lash line. I'm going to take my primer again. So far, you guys, I am really liking the way this is turning out. I'm just going to put a light coat because I don't want it to look too dark under here. Okay, so I'm going to hop off. I know exactly what scarf I want to use to wrap my hair. I don't know what shirt I'm going to put on. I might leave this one on. And anyway, I'll figure it out, pick out a lip, and I'll be right back. So I just put this little top on, threw it on. It does have a little bit of yellow in it, a little bit of some greens in it. So we're going in with this lip liner from ColourPop. And it is in the shade Pitch. Then we're going to follow up with our Morphe liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Peanut. And again, this is Morphe in the shade Peanut. So this is what we're going to stay with for today. So I think we are done, you guys. This is actually the final look for the video. I'm going to pull you guys in just a little closer. And these are what our eyes are looking like. And I really like it a lot. And so this, like I said, this completes today's video. I did have a lot of fun. I have been trying to find the perfect look for this palette without, you know, going to my backup plan, which is always playing in something in this area, because I always do that. I know I do. It's just the colors that I think that look more complementary on my skin tone. So I love playing this side of the palette, but I did want to just try something different outside my box and dabble in these shades right here. And again, I used, what else did I use? Oh, I used this shade right here. And I just wanted to, you know, try something different for today's look. Although I probably would never walk out the house with this eyeshadow on because, you know, I do tone it down a little bit when I'm going out, but, you know, it's okay to create something different and challenge yourself in different ways and post it for your channel, because people do want to see a variety of different looks and not the same old, which I am very guilty of. Purple, 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 pink, pink, pink. So, you know, I wanted to challenge myself and give a variety of looks on my channel, not just stick to what I'm comfortable with or what I think looks best on my skin tone, because again, people want to see a range of different looks on your channel. So I challenged myself, I pushed myself, and that's how you grow. So I hope that you have enjoyed the look that I brought for you today. I actually like it a lot, so I'm pleased with it, and I hope you are too. So if you did enjoy the video, please make sure that you subscribe on your way out. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and ring the notification bell so you'll be aware each and every time that I upload a video. And share the channel because you know I don't mind. And lastly, please know that you are always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.